Listen to me. If you don't get serious about your life right now, you're going to wake up one day full of regret, wondering where the hell all your time went. I'm not here to sugarcoat it. I'm here to tell you the truth. Time doesn't wait for you. Dreams don't chase you. You either act now or you lose everything. Now listen closely.
Time is very fucking precious. 70 years on this planet, if you're fucking lucky, my friend, 70 fucking years, and you already wasted 20 of them. Doing fucking what? Everything on this planet comes and goes. Money comes and goes. Muscles comes and goes. Relationships comes and goes. Everything comes and goes, except for time. Once that's gone, it's fucking gone. There's no getting your fucking time back. So you have to spend every single waking second working on your dreams, working on your goals, fulfilling your purpose on this planet, because everybody has a purpose on this planet. But what happened to the fucking spark you had when you were 13 years old and you thought you were gonna be a fucking astronaut? Shamelessly thought you were gonna, and truly believed you were gonna be an astronaut. What the fuck happened to that spark? And now all of a sudden we're happy flipping fucking burgers? It's fucking pathetic. The past isn't real and the future isn't guaranteed. That means spend your time doing fulfilling things and taking the risks that you know you should and can take to achieve the things that you can do, because nothing's fucking guaranteed.
I know that hit you, because it's the truth. Time doesn't come back. Dreams don't wait. But listen, even after hearing that, you're still going to have days when it's hard. Days when you're tired. Days when you question if it's even worth it. And that's when most people give up. But you won't. You need to embrace the struggle. Because struggle is a sign that you're moving. It's a sign that you're alive, that you're pushing against the old version of yourself. I'm telling you, if you just lock in for these next 3 months, if you just decide to suffer now instead of suffer forever, you can change the entire course of your life. It won't be easy. It won't be pretty. But it will be worth it. Now listen carefully, because this next message, this next part, is going to remind you why you have to keep going through the pain.
Just embrace the struggle, bro, because one day it's going to be done. I look back on them times and actually somehow miss them still.
Once you've done it for long enough, and once you actually stick to it for long enough, it becomes your new normal.
If you just sacrificed this summer, these next 3 months of your life, bro, you could change the entire trajectory of your entire life.
And when you have goals that are maybe outside your reach, you have to know that getting to that goal, you're gonna have a lot of bad days, a lot of setbacks.
You heard it? The struggle, the sacrifice, the pain. It's not the enemy. It's the path. It's the proof that you're alive. It's the proof that you're not settling for the life everybody else accepts. Now the question is simple. Are you going to step up, or are you going to sit back? Because the ones who win, the ones who build a life worth living, they're not smarter, they're not luckier. They're just the ones who refuse to quit. They understood that being a winner isn't something you're born with. It's something you become. Welcome to the grind. Welcome to the pain. Welcome to the winner mentality. And you know what's crazy? Maybe, just maybe, part of me wants the hardship. Part of me understands that greatness isn't born in comfort, it's forged in chaos. What if part of you, deep down, wants to go through the storm? What if your soul knows that the light you crave only shines because of the darkness you survive? Think about it. Everyone dreams about living rich, famous, flying private, living in the dream life. But they forget. There is no light without the dark. You appreciate wealth because you once tasted poverty. You cherish health because you once fought sickness. The best parts of life are only sweet because you've tasted bitter. Maybe, just maybe, going through hell isn't a punishment. Maybe it's a privilege. Maybe when you're old, 60, 70, 80 years old, you'll look back and realize those dark years, those lonely years, those battles were the ones that built you. So when life gets ugly, when it gets brutal, don't run. Charge at it. Embrace it like the warrior you were born to be. Ask yourself right now, Am I willing to face the dark so I can own the light? Comment below. I will face it. If you're ready. I know it doesn't look good right now. Maybe you're broke, maybe you're tired, maybe you're invisible to the world, but you know what? You're working on something. You're sacrificing weekends, you're skipping parties, you're saying no to the distractions everyone else says yes to. Because you're building something bigger. You're building a life. Maybe you're eating ramen noodles while they're eating steak. Maybe you're studying when they're partying. Maybe you're broke while they're buying new cars. But you are winning in silence. And one day, they will watch you eat. They will watch you drive. They will watch you live the life they only dreamed about. Because you had the guts to suffer when they chose comfort. Understand this. Every time you work through the pain, you are shortening the distance between where you are and where you're meant to be. Others work 40 hours a week. You work 80. You grind 100, and guess what? In 4 months, you will lap the people who would have taken a year. Not because you're lucky, but because you chose to bleed for your dream while they chose to bleed for someone else's. Here's the truth nobody tells you. Success doesn't happen after one great day. It happens after hundreds of boring, hard, lonely days stacked together, when no one's clapping, when no one's believing. It's not about who else is cheering for you. It's about whether you are cheering for yourself. Who are you when no one's watching? When you've given everything and still lost? When you're alone, tired, doubting, scared? Who are you then? Comment below. I'm my own champion, if you choose yourself. Because at the end of the day, life is made of moments. Moments where you either choose strength or choose weakness. And every decision you make builds the person you become. Moment after moment after moment. Will you let your dreams slip away because you didn't feel like pushing today? Or will you grab yourself by the collar, look yourself dead in the eye and say, not today, not ever. I am built for this. A high-value man doesn't fold under pressure. A high-value man takes ownership. He is stable, not chaotic. He is focused, not distracted. He stands when others fall. He moves forward when others break. He commands respect because he first respects himself. It's time to stop dreaming. It's time to stop waiting. It's time to become. Embrace the dark. Embrace the grind. Embrace the struggle. Because on the other side of pain is the life you were born to live. Winners aren't chosen. Winners are built. And you are next. Let's get to work.